Alright guys, what is going on? We're back with another Impact review. This time, first one with a face cam. I'm ready to go. Like I said last review I did Lucha Underground yesterday, I've had this face cam for years now, and I'm finally going to start using it for these reviews. I like them. It's good to use them, so we're going to use them. So let's start off the show. We start off the show with figuring out what's going to happen with the Hardys after that crazy, hilarious Deleted Decay stuff last week. We start off the show, Jeff Hardy's in a wheelchair after what happened, because him and Spud killed each other. Not Spud, Crazy Steve. We gotta talk about Spud, because what Spud did was crazy tonight. Him and Sutter tore the house down, like holy shit. But, Matt Hardy puts him and just throws him into the water of rejuvenation. And he brings it back up, and Jeff Hardy with that awesome match. You remember that title he had when he was a heel? A lot of people don't like that years of TNA because they had Hulk Hogan on them, but honestly, Jeff Hardy's been good for so long. I don't care what anybody says, but he has that awesome ass looking world title belt. He comes out smoking a cigarette or whatever, and he's like, "The champ's back. You can't see me. I died." And Matt's like, "Oh hell no!" Puts him back in the water, brings him back up, and he's broken again. Oh, let's go! Holy shit! Then Matt Hardy finds Vanguard 1. He's broken. He's broken too, but he's like, holy shit, he's crying, and like he's and he's like, 7 deities, help me. And he goes down and he's like trying to fix it. He fixes him, and he's like, go find Senior Benjamin. And Senior Benjamin's like tied up with his hands hanging from a fucking weird ass barn. Matt Hardy walks in there and goes, look at this erection. Where'd you get erection from? Did you hear that? He called that little barn an erection. That was funny. Like, I mean, I don't know if that's a different term for something that he used there, but it was like, what? When I heard him said that, I paused it, rewinded it back, and I was like, yeah, he said it. What the fuck? And he takes Senior Benjamin down, and he's hanging there, and he drops down. Man's like, are you okay, Mr. Senior Benjamin? And Senior Benjamin's like, yes, Mr. Hardy. Just stop. Like, he's like, you just fucking got destroyed by the K, and you're just fine. You just, yes, Mr. Hardy. Like, you just didn't even care about what happened. He's a fucking legend, guys. Senior Benjamin's the best. So that's all the vignettes we had, which were fucking great tonight. And they had a thing later in the show. So the first thing that really starts the show was Bobby Lashley's out talking about how you send EC3 to the hospital. Don't even know they're gonna have the Mountain for Glory match, which we all know they're gonna have it. But here comes Moose, man. That is a beast. I do that the whole time he comes out. The whole intro. Tell the fans stop. I don't stop. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, holy shit. Like, and they're going at it. Like, Moose really wants to just take out Lashley. So he hits the clothesline. Lashley rolls out of the ring. Moose can do really anything. And Moose says, I will drag you in this ring, and we will have a fight later tonight. We come back from the break, and Bobby Lashley just straight up says, no. He's a fighting champion, but no, he's not going to do it. Moose later on calls him a bitch, and I'm like, oh shit, is he going to do it? And then, like, Benny goes back and adds it on a little bit, saying that, so he's like, Bobby Lashley, you know what Moose called you? He called you a bitch. And I'm just like, holy shit. This is going to be crazy if it actually happens. Like, holy shit. So we get our first match, the in-ring debut of Aron Rex, and it was fucking great. Dude, oh my gosh, him versus Trevor Lee in the Grand Championship tournament, it was good. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, the promo Aron Rex hit in the beginning too was good. Oh my god, like, I mean, this dude is gonna be great. And Trevor Lee and him, like, I don't know if they've had a match before, but they had great chemistry in the ring. I'm gonna be honest, they had a good match. And I thought Trevor Lee could win this, but he wasn't, because Aron Rex is the beast and it was his debut match. But when he fucking hit that L, like that forearm to the face, he bounces off the rope, spins around, just fucking destroys him, knocks him straight out. If this is his finisher, I love it. Like, holy shit. And he wins in the second round, the quickest win we've seen so far. It was good. This match was good. So the next Grand Championship match we had was Mahabali Shera and Eddie Edwards. And I'm going to be honest, I think this is the best match we've seen out of Muhammad Ali Shira. Completely honest with you guys. It was good. So, Eddie Edwards gets the win. It looks like Eddie Edwards hurt his ribs. I hope it's not seriously injured or anything. Like a lot of times we've seen Muhammad Ali Shira throw them stiff, moves and stuff, but he really did look great tonight. But when Eddie Edwards hit that single leg Boston Crab, and he fucking looked like he was gonna break the leg off of, just tear that shit off of Muhammad Ali Shira. I'm not even lying. Like, holy shit, he gets the victory. And my thoughts on this, like I said last week, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I didn't know if I was gonna like this in the beginning, and you know what? I like it. I don't watch MMA, so I don't really didn't know if I was gonna like it. But when they had the matches so far, they've been pretty entertaining. I thought them having to stop after 2 rounds would kind of stop, slow the match a little bit, but it doesn't. They come out, they're trying to get the quick pins, they're kicking out, making it more suspenseful. It was good, solid matches tonight. What I think is all going to go down is Aron Rex versus Galloway, back for glory for the Grand Championship. But I hope the semifinal matches are Galloway, Eli Drake, Aron Rex, and Eddie Edwards. Those would be good. Those would be good. So, next thing I'm going to talk about, the Knockouts Gauntlet match. You know what? This was the only part that I kind of didn't like. We know we got to see Laura Van Ness. She was good tonight, which is Chelsea Green, if you guys don't really know. Raquel, I can't say her name. My life depended on it. I can't. Sorry if I butcher it. She looked good tonight. When she got eliminated by Sienna, I'm like, did she break her back? Because she had her. It looked like she had her like this up top, and just fucking throws her back. And fucking slap on the mat outside. Like, holy shit, did she break her back? Like, what the fuck? The worst, the thing that made me cringe in this match was when, they're sitting up. The person comes up, grabs her neck, and she slings them back. Well, Laura Van Ness did it to Jade. And I don't know whose fault it was, but like 5 seconds later, then Jade falls back. I don't know what happened there. That's the only part that really made me cringe that much. Allie didn't get to get in the match. Sad. Fans, she's over as fuck with everybody. She's awesome. We all know what she's like outside of Impact Zone. She can wrestle. She's Cherry Bomb. Like, Cherry Bomb can wrestle. Let's go. Hope what's going to happen is, since Gail Kim won, and it's going to be Gail Kim versus Marie at Bound for Glory for the Knockout Championship. We're finally getting to see that match. Okay, let's go. We didn't get to see that anniversary, but what I think is going to happen is Allie's finally going to turn on Maria, and it's going to be Allie, the future of the Knockouts division. I always thought it was going to be Jade, but Allie, I think, is going to be the one to be the face of the Knockouts division for sure. So that was the only match that kind of was like, eh. So we get to this fucking empty Impact or whatever zone, whatever. They were saying on Twitter this week that it was going to be brutal, and they did not lie to us. The thing that was brutal was how Sutter beat the shit out of Spud. Like, whew. You know how they got the fences where the fans sit, so they kind of lean over the fences or whatever, and they stand up, and the Raptors or whatever they call them, like the big stands or whatever. You know how light Spud is or whatever. I would assume he's light looking because he's smaller than Sutter, so Sutter looked fucking jacked as fuck tonight. But he grabbed Spud. You know how people throw him and they kind of just like sling themselves into the walls or whatever? No, Spud flew like a fucking plane into those things and just fucking crashed. Like, holy shit. And Sutter threw him into the chairs, throwing chairs at him, and takes him up into the seats, gets him again, and they're halfway up. And Sutter grabs him again and just lifts him into the air right up into the fence. I'm like, oh my god. And then they're fighting down again. They're making their way back into the ring because all the turnbuckles are exposed. So it's just like, what the fuck. And here comes Sutter, like, you want to spit at me? You tired of spitting me? And Spud just fucking spits at him again, like, you're gonna die. So they take him in the ring again. Spud's trying to put his mouth up against those turnbuckles and fucking curb stomp him, but he didn't get to. And fucking Sutter throws him into the ring post, not ring post, the turnbuckles, because they're exposed right, just one or the other, whipping him with a belt, and then just fucking grabs his head and just boom right off the top of the turnbuckle, like, holy shit. And then Spud is just like waterfall of fucking blood. It was insane. Like, damn. They said it was gonna be brutal, but Spud got destroyed. Man, I like Spud. Spud could be the best heel in TNA. The dude got destroyed tonight, and Sutter looked like a champion. Put a championship around this dude's waist immediately. I would love it. Like, holy shit, the dude's good. So the Matt Hardy stuff. Finally, they get to it. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy come out. Here comes the decay, and Rosemary and Rebby and just the we got to talk about the actual stuff, but Rosemary's eyes look like a snake eyes, like she had like the blue, the yellow, and just like the little small little hole. I mean, holy shit. And at Bound for Glory, the Great War, the whole universe is able to be fought in. What the fuck? This stuff is insane. The whole Hardys and the K stuff. We thought that the Broken Hardys going at each other was insane. This stuff, the promo work is 10 times better between these guys. I love the Decay. The Broken Hardys are insane. This stuff is going to be insane. So they all 6 of them are in the ring. Rebby and Rosemary. Rosemary's going around like Maxwell doesn't deserve a broken father, an obsolete uncle, and they're just... I forgot what she said about Rebby, and Rebby just fucking attacked her ass. They all start fighting. The Hardys throw the K out of the ring. Bound for the Glory is going to be legit. Legit Bound for the Glory is going to be awesome. So, here comes Bobby Lashley, here comes Moose. They just start fighting. They're going at it. Man, they go, and Moose grabs him, folds him up, going to hit one of those clotheslines. I don't know what he actually calls the move, but he turns him around, whatever. Bobby Lashley ducks the clothesline, picks him up, spine buster, like, and holy shit, he gets right back up, puts him up on the top rope. Moose is gonna go for that drop kick. Here comes Mike Bennett, and Bobby Lashley and Mike Bennett beat the crap out of Moose, man. But here comes EC3. He's out of the hospital. He's ready for Bound for Glory. I'm ready for Bound for Glory, and let's go. They all start fighting. This episode of Impact, I believe it was better than last week. Even though last week we had deleted K, I feel like this was just way better than last week. What a show. One thing I had a gripe about, a little bit of gripe, was the knockouts. And that's the only real thing I've been like about TNA this past year. But since they just let Rebel go too, man, what are they gonna do? Like, they're losing knockouts. But well, let's be honest, Rebel was the worst out of all of them. I don't know, maybe she's gotten good. We haven't seen her for felt like a year, so maybe she's gotten better. But tonight's show was good. It was a good one. Hit that like button. My reviews going forward will have the face cam. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you thought of Impact tonight. I thought it was great to watch, enjoyable. I just love how every storyline just progresses every week. It's good. I don't know what we're going to do with the X Division at Bound for Glory. Hopefully we get to see the debut of Marche Rocket and Caleb Conley. Those are great additions to the X Division. And Tigre Uno, maybe he can come back, and the X Division is probably pretty good now. I'd say it's probably still only one big name, but I think it's all good. Like I said, let me know what you thought of Impact tonight. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'm out. Thank you so much for watching.